Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today I'm coming with something special once again, and it is with Death of Hope. Now for those of you who don't know what Death of Hope is a brand new fan-made unofficial Warhammer Horus Heresy short film. That is a lot to say, but yeah, basically it's a Horus Heresy fan film by a couple of chaps who are doing some amazing work. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. I wish I could show you more, but I can't. I'm not allowed to. I've been told off that I can't show anything by what I'm showing you off in this video in a second. I wish I could show you more. You're going to be absolutely blown away when this film comes out. I am not lying. Emperor bless this project, because it is going to be mind-blowing amazing. Anyway, let's jump in and let's look at some exclusive stuff which they've sent me to show off and talk about. So let's get started. Okay, so I think I'm going to be a little bit biased here. I'm going to be super biased, and I'm going to start with what I think is the best thing that they've sent me, and that is this glorious figure here, Mr. Imperial Fist Tech Marine. Now they give me some information about this guy, and cannot wait to see this guy in action. So his name is Brother Dyrick. Now I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. That may be completely wrong, so I'll put it on the bottom in subtitles case I pronounced it wrong. I'm sorry guys if I pronounced it wrong. So like I said, he's an Imperial Fist Tech Marine. He helped construct the world's defences. Now I've got to say, I think he's done a pretty bad job. Everything's on fire in the picture, so he may not be up there with one of the best Imperial Fist at construction defences, but hey, he gave it a shot and he's probably doing his best. So he finds himself dead center in a kill zone, and with all the stuff that's going to be going on and everything smashing, he's basically in there. He is in the eye, and he is, you know, bearing all the weight of all the pressure that's coming down on him with the attacking force. It says here we'll see what happens and what his role will be in the film. So I can't really go into details with that, but what I can go into detail is that we do have an Imperial Fist now. He is a Tech Marine. I know a lot of people in the last video I did were saying, oh, is it just Ultramarines again? Ultramarines are boring, yada yada yada. Personally, I think Horus Heresy Ultramarines and 40k Ultramarines are cool. Horus Heresy Ultramarines back in them days had some fantastic battles. Their Legion was amazing. It was great. Gilliman was in his prime then. He was doing everything. And I know they get a lot of hate, but I think they get a lot of hate because everyone overuses them as the poster boys and stuff. But I've got to say, guys, no bullshit really. This is no bullshit at all. This film is going to be incredible. Just look at this guy here in front of us now. Just look at him, right? Look at the quality of this model. Just look at that model. Look at all the design. Look at the chest piece. Look at his layered loincloth. Look at his Volkite on his shoulder. Oh, his helmet. Everything about it just screams perfection, love. The people behind this project are fans. That is the best thing I can say about the project, is that the people who are making this are fans like you and me. They know what is what. They know what to do. You know, it's not going to be something that's going to surprise us like the Ultramarine film where it was a bit weird. This is made by Warhammer fans. They know what to do with the IP. They know the lore. They know what's going on. They're huge fans. So if I could probably pick one thing to be happy about, it would be that, is that the film's being made by the right people. It's just like in gaming. We've got all these Warhammer games come out, but they haven't really been made by Warhammer fans, so there's a bit of love lost. There's the passion in the creation has not really been there, but I've got to say this film is gonna blow you chaps away. So if we take a little look in the background of it, let's just ignore this awesome figure for a second. I know it's hard to do. Let's take a look in the background. So it looks like we've got two rhinos and there's fire. So like I said, he's done a pretty bad job at defending something. The two rhinos, I think the best thing about these two rhinos is that they're actually to scale as well. So the vehicles which are going to be actually in the project, it looks like they're all going to be to scale. You know, it's not going to be like a tabletop version where the Marines is just as big as more or less the tank and stuff, because, you know, that's how they have to do, because the model costs super expensive then. So everything's going to be to scale and stuff. So again, like I said, love for the project, love for the lore, fans of the lore. They know what they're doing, and it's going to be amazing. Right, let's push on, and let's move on to the next screenshot, because this is just as awesome as well. So here we have the next screenshot, and this is actually in a battle You can see there's a lot going on. Now, the interesting thing about this image is that obviously you can see a Ultramarine close up, and in the background you can make out what looks to be a World Eater. You can probably tell by the World Eater because he's got the World Eater helmet on. Yeah, you can just make out his pad with the red jaws and the world with the blue pauldron. So that is definitely a World Eater. So it's confirmed more or less now is that the Ultramarines are going to be fighting the World Eaters. Now, I can't really discuss what part of the story where this takes place, but for people who know the Horus Heresy, where do the Ultramarines and the World Eaters meet? Where do they fight? I'll leave that up to you guys to start discussing that in the comment section if you want, but I know where it is, and I'm sure if people are fans of the Horus Heresy, or you can probably just wiki it if you wanted to, and it'll probably more or less set the scene where this movie, this Horus Heresy movie is actually going to be happening, and what's going to be involved actually in it. Now, another cool thing is that there's quite a lot of civilians in this scene as well. So we've got actually one. You can just see it blur where I think it's a woman. I'm not too sure. It may be a man. I'm a bit confused, but whoever they are screaming and running for their lives. There's a chap to the all the far left just looking at that World Eater like, holy emperor, I think I'm about to die. It looks like between the Ultramarine and the civilian who's running, it looks like there's a dead person on the ground all the way to the right. There's another person running. It looks like we've got a rhino in the background all the way to the right, and it looks like a rhino all the way to the left as well, next to the Ultramarine just over him. We've got this nice statue in the middle. That statue actually reminds me of the statue that Robert Rabuta Gilliman has on his Forge World base. I wonder if they took inspiration from that, because that's what it reminds me of when I first saw it. He looks really, really cool. The actual Ultramarine in the picture himself, you can see he's decked out with some splendid, splendid armor. He looks very, very fancy. I can't really see who it is from the back. I don't know if it's the main character or not, but I do know that this chap, he looks like he's got a Volkite sidearm. It looks maybe he's going to be wielding a melee weapon. I'm not too sure. If he had a bolter, I'm sure his other hand would be on the bolter. So I'm thinking that maybe his other hand, which has got something gripped, maybe has a melee kind of weapon in it or something like that. But yeah, again, another incredible screenshot. You can see with the quality they're going with this project straight away. Just look at the foreground and just look at everything, just everything going on, the fire, the effects, the civilians running, the actual Space Marine models themselves. It just looks incredible. I just cannot get over how good this looks, and like I said before, I've saw animation to this, and I cannot put down, I can't really say in words how I felt about how awesome it was, because it just blew me away. I was sat on my computer for like 5 minutes with my mouth open going, wow, this is the movie that we all deserve as Warhammer fans. This is the type of stuff that GW should be going to people and producing, because this is the kind of stuff which would bring a ton of new people into the genre. It is just incredible the amount of passion and work that's gone into this, and I'm not licking anyone's balls or doing anything about this. You know, I'm generally saying that this project is amazing. Really, I cannot wait for you chaps to see some of the actual film, the footage itself, which hopefully should be really soon, and you can actually come back and you can comment on how awesome it was, because it is going to be absolutely mind-blowing amazing. Right, before I start losing myself a little bit more, let's move on to a couple more of the screenshots which they sent me, and we can discuss in a little bit more detail. Okay, so this is one which showing off some of the characters. It's basically what they're trying to do behind this. They're trying to do like a small reveal per each character. So the first character is going to be the main character in the series, which is called Tatus, if I'm not mistaken. And the second character, which is partly revealed, is Decimus. He is going to be one of the Ultramarine characters as well. Now the other chaps, we don't know their names or anything like that. As you can see, the middle guy, he's got like a little bit of spikes on him. Of course, this is all blurry because it hasn't been revealed yet and stuff like that. The third guy looks like an Ultramarine, and the fourth guy, the fourth guy also looks like an Ultramarine as well. So we've got the fourth guy who looks like he's wearing Mark IV because he's got like a little snout helm. The fifth guy he's wearing Mark IV. The fourth guy looks like he's wearing Mark II, if I'm not mistaken. And that looks like a Phobos pattern bolter as well. The third guy, I don't think he's an Ultramarine. I think he's something else. He's got a lot of spikes in him. Maybe he is an enemy character. He's got a lot of spikes. He's definitely got the Mark IV on. So maybe he is a World Eater. Or maybe something else. Who knows? Maybe we'll reveal that very, very soon. And of course, you've got Decimus and you've got Tatus as well. And of course, these guys are Ultramarines. And again, you can just see the quality of the kind of models that these guys are producing. It looks incredible. Some of this stuff is, it's just the production value on it is just amazing. Absolutely cracking job, the people who are doing this, by the way. So keep it up. Every screenshot, every piece of animation I see just gets me more hyped, more hyped, more hyped. I keep coming back to this. I cannot wait for you chaps to see this. You are going to be absolutely blown away. Right, let's move on to the last one because I'm sure a lot of people will enjoy this screenshot. Who says being a heretic is not fun? I think this guy is in his element. He is about to charge someone down, and here we have basically the confirmation of world eaters in this project. And as you can see, this guy looks absolutely amazing. Look at his like just look at his face, look at his mask and stuff, look at his helmet. It's amazing. Just look at where it is. I know the screenshot's not that good quality because they don't really want to spoil some stuff. They really want to be have people surprised, which props to them. I know a lot of people don't do that. They try just to put all these fancy screenshots out to draw people in. These guys definitely want you to be surprised when they show you their project. As you can see in the background as well, it looks like we've got. I think those are those Ultramarines or those World Eaters. I think they're World Eaters with the way like their eye sockets are and like that deep, well, that light kind of red mist hue. So it looks like there's a World Eater charge about to happen. On the floor you can see a lot of rubble. I think it's some corpses as well, like been ripped apart and stuff, or blood on the floor. Of course, if you're going to be a World Eater, you got to have a lot of blood in this project because these guys like to bring a lot of blood for the blood god, as they would say in the future. Again, in the background you can see all the kind of stuff, like it's still on that same world. It looks like all statues and stuff. So this in my opinion looks like an Ultramarine homeworld, and these chaps have landed and they're about to kick up some fuss and about to start purging away in Horus's name and bring some pain to the Ultramarines. So yes, this is what I was allowed to show off, chaps. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed some of the exclusive stuff. The Imperial Fist is amazing. I cannot wait to see more of that Imperial Fist. If you chaps want to go over and check some of their stuff, they do have a Facebook page. Go over there, show some love, show your support, tell them how awesome these guys are, because they are doing an amazing job, chaps. They're doing a fantastic job with everything. I'm sure if you just go over and say, hey, good job, thank you for doing this, I'm sure it'll just give them some support to keep producing this kind of stuff, because it's just amazing. Props to these guys for everything they're doing. I cannot wait. I keep saying it. I'm sorry, I keep saying it. I cannot wait for some footage to come out, because you guys are going to be absolutely blown away. You're going to love every last second of it. The trailer should be coming this year. Should is the word. Hopefully it will come this year, maybe around Christmas time. I think that would make a nice little Christmas present. I think that would be an awesome little gift to us as Warhammer fans. Here's a Christmas present. Blood for the blood god. Boom. So yes, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions and stuff, leave some comments below in the video. I'm sure the people who are behind this project will try and answer the best they can, and try and give maybe some information. Who knows? So thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I shall see you all very, very soon, brothers. See you now, and bye bye.